Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're doing something wild. We are taking a 100-hour adventure deep into the ancient Mayan world and boiling it all down into a thrilling 5-minute journey. Let's get into it.
So right off the bat, we get this promise of exclusive access. That's the hook, right? We're about to see secrets that have been hidden away for centuries.
Okay, so here's the mission. 100 hours. That's it. They have to survive a jungle teeming with predators and uncover the secrets of dozens of temples in a lost Mayan city. Talk about a race against time.
And their first objective is just intense. They're going down deep into this massive pyramid that was actually built on top of an even older one. So with every step deeper, they're literally traveling further back in time into chambers that, even archaeologists usually aren't allowed to see.
All right, let's get to that first major discovery. This is where the journey really starts to get dramatic. You can just feel the tension building, can't you? After hours of squeezing through these tight, ancient passages, the team finally reaches the deepest, oldest part of the temple. The air is just thick with anticipation. And what they find is, wow, it's an absolutely priceless funerary mask. I mean, this is the literal face of a king from the Snake Kingdom, crafted over 1,000 years ago. It's a direct link to an actual Mayan ruler. His reaction really says it all. The sheer disbelief of it. This isn't just old. This artifact was made centuries before many modern countries even existed. It's mind-blowing. But the quest for treasure doesn't stop there. It leads them away from the sacred temples and into places the Mayans themselves considered actual gateways to the underworld. Their search takes them to a jungle cave that the Mayans believed was the literal mouth of a monster, a direct entry point to the underworld. The second they step inside, bam, they are just engulfed. We're talking a chaotic, disorienting tornado of thousands upon thousands of bats. So after surviving that swarm, they find nothing. The only thing under all that bat poop is more bat poop. The treasure isn't here, which means the journey into the underworld has to go even deeper. Their next descent is somehow even more dangerous. They're heading into a sacred cave, a place so deep the oxygen just vanishes, forcing them onto breathing tanks to have any chance of surviving. And right at the absolute limit of their oxygen supply, one final, terrifying guardian appears, and they are forced into a very, very hasty retreat. So after escaping the underworld, the focus kind of shifts. It goes from just surviving to actually understanding what life was like for the 100,000 people who once called this city home. And this is where it gets really cool. The silent ruins we see today are transformed through animation right before our eyes, revealing the vibrant, bustling metropolis the city once was. It's incredible to see. The exploration even uncovers details about their daily entertainment, like the ancient Mayan ball game called pits. Think of it as a brutal mix of soccer and basketball.
But yeah, the game had stakes that are almost unimaginable to us today. It definitely reveals a much more brutal side of Mayan culture.
All right, we're nearing the end. The entire 100-hour journey culminates at one of the 7 wonders of the world, the legendary pyramid at Chichen Itza.
And there's one final mystery left to solve. A forbidden room, right at the pinnacle of this world-famous Mayan temple. With the clock ticking down, they dedicate their final hours to answering that one question. And to be respectful, they use a drone to peer inside. And after 100 hours of this perilous adventure, the huge climactic reveal is nothing. The room is completely empty. Because the real secret, it turns out, isn't what was inside the room, but who took it. Centuries ago, Spanish conquerors looted the temple, leaving it totally bare.
So, in the end, you realize the adventure was never really about finding gold. The real treasure was the experience itself, that priceless connection to a lost world.
And it just leaves you with this final thought. In a world we think is fully mapped and explored, if a 100-hour trip can find this stuff, what other incredible secrets are still out there, just waiting to be discovered?